Hello, this is Sabika Syed. Welcome to the print headlines. As row over Sanchar Sathi escalates, Union Telecom Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia clarifies that the app is optional and can be deleted by users.
इसके आधार पर ना कोई स्नूपिंग है, ना कोई कॉल मॉनिटरिंग है। अगर आप चाहते हो तो इसको आप एक्टिवेट करो, अगर आप नहीं चाहते तो इसे एक्टिवेट मत करो। सुनिए ना, अगर आप इसको अपने फोन पे रखना चाहते हो तो रखो, अगर आप इसको डिलीट करना चाहते हो तो डिलीट करो।
Now, Apple says it will not preload the Sanchar Sathi app on iPhones and will convey its concerns formally to the government. Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah and Deputy CM DK Shivkumar hold Breakfast Meeting 2.0, Project Unity, and say they will run the government together. In response to a question by Congress MP Rahul Gandhi, Minister of State for Home Affairs Nityanand Rai tells Lok Sabha that the census will take place in two phases in April 2026 to February 2027. Kharge, Sonia, Rahul and other opposition MPs protest over SIR in the Parliament complex, demanding a discussion. Government agrees for a discussion in Parliament during the winter session. Opposition MPs also walked out of Rajya Sabha seeking a timeline for the SIR debate. Minister Rijiju says opposition cannot dictate the schedule. Indian Army successfully conducts combat launch of the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile from a test range in the Bay of Bengal. The new complex housing the Prime Minister's office or the PMO will be called Seva Tirth. The PMO will function from Seva Tirth 1, which is the first of the three newly built structures in Executive Enclave 1. Supreme Court stays the POXO trial against former Karnataka CM Yediyurappa, indicating the matter may be remanded back to the High Court. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee levels a fresh charge, says NDA distributed Rs 10,000 in Bihar before assembly polls, mobilized bulldozers after the polls were done. Indian Navy Chief Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi, during his annual press conference ahead of Navy Day, says Operation Sindoor remains in progress, adds that Pakistan economy was hit during Op Sindoor. Central Board of Film Certification clears Aditya Dhar's upcoming film Dhurandhar for December 5 release, says the film is not linked to Major Mohit Sharma. Supreme Court comes down heavily on a plea seeking tracking of 5 missing Rohingyas, asks if India should roll out a red carpet for illegal immigrants. Uttar Pradesh CM Yogi Adityanath, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan and Tamil Nadu Governor R.N. Ravi attend the Kashi Tamil Sangamam 4.0 in Varanasi. Russian President Vladimir Putin to meet US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff with Jared Kushner in attendance. Over 1,200 dead and 800 missing across Indonesia, Sri Lanka and Thailand after floods and landslides triggered by intense monsoon rains. Chinese AI startup DeepSeek unveils two new models, DeepSeek V3.2 and DeepSeek V3.2 Special, claiming performance on par with GPT-5 and Google's Gemini 3.0 Pro for complex tasks. Now, Iranian filmmaker Jafar Panahi is sentenced in absentia to 1 year in prison and a 2-year travel ban over alleged propaganda activities. His lawyer says they will appeal. Ranveer Singh apologizes over Kantara Row following his remarks, says he only wanted to highlight Rishabh Shetty's incredible performance. 14-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi smashes a century for Bihar against Maharashtra in a Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy 2025 match at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. That's all we have for you today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest.